Hello again. Welcome back to the Horse Racing Enthusiast on Teesside, Ste&Dee. Look at these. You've seen them. Seen these. Oh, dear me. Oh, anyway. Welcome back. We are going to do tomorrow's tips now. It's up to you, of course, whether you back them or not. Based on our recent results, you may well choose not to and just monitor them, and that is absolutely fine. What you do with your money is entirely up to you. I know what I'm doing tomorrow, and I'll tell you in a minute, but we only have 3 horses tomorrow, which you'll be absolutely delighted about. And look, you'll be all going, oh, Steve, thanks, just 3, not 6 or 7. Well, yeah, we've got 3. Make of them what you will. I've got to be honest, I like the look of them. One of them is running tomorrow that I just love this horse. It did so well for us 3 weeks ago. It absolutely romped over it by 5 lengths. And it was one of those ones like the Bellstown one I put on tonight where I said, here's one for later. And it's absolutely brilliant. It ran such an unbelievable race. And I'm hoping it's going to do it again tomorrow. And signs look good. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Yes, Steve, let's get on with it. Right, so we're going to start tomorrow afternoon. We've only got to say, we've only got 3. Catterick at 3:45. Bollin Neil. It is currently graded 21. And it is 16 grading points ahead of its nearest rival tomorrow. Now, that is quite significant. That is a lot. It's not mega, but it's a lot. So certainly an interest in Bollin Neil tomorrow at the Catterick 3:45. Moving on to the next one, and this is the horse. Hexham, 6:15. Palm Beach is running again tomorrow. As I said, brilliant win for us 3 weeks ago. Romped home, 5 lengths clear, had more in the tank. It is graded 49. 49. Now, if anyone who's watched the video about the gradings and how they work and what they are, you'll know that's right at the top end almost of the gradings that I use. It is 30 grading points ahead of its nearest rival in the race. 30. That's nearly double Bollin Neil's advantage over the rest. So, as you can see, that's why I'm excited about tomorrow's Palm Beach. I think if it can run anywhere near like it did last time out, it should romp home in this race. It really should. When it ran last time, it was only 26 points ahead of its nearest rival. Tomorrow, it's 30. And your final one tomorrow, well, not quite your final one. I have got a little one up my sleeve that I'm a bit like that with. This one tomorrow, this is your final out of the 3. Bellstown 7:25. Don't Dude Son. Don't Dude Son. It's all one word. That is graded at 20. Sorry, so it's graded at 22, and it's 20 grading points clear of its nearest rival in the race. Again, that's a lot. So these 3 do look good tomorrow, but I've talked up quite a few horses recently and been knocked back, and have come in for some quite heavy criticism at times. I don't know what I'm doing. I think one put the other day, why don't you get your shite videos off, or your shite systems, and go and stick them where the sun don't shine? You know what's fine. Absolutely fine. I see these shoulders, the broad. I can cope with anything like that, me. I just love horse racing. I'm passionate about horse racing, enthusiastic about horse racing. I love the system I do. Now, obviously, I've had a lot of people over the last 3 or 4 days, especially yesterday, and a couple again today, who have said that the name of the system isn't right. The system's okay. The name isn't right, the outsider system, because a lot of them aren't anymore. So, earlier on today I did a video saying we now changed it to the handicap grading system. Makes sense. they're all handicaps that I grade. I can only grade the handicaps with this system. That's something I've always concentrated on, the handicaps. I love handicap racing. And also, it's gradings that I use, so handicap grading system makes sense, doesn't it? Nobody came up with that name, I did. It's just people said that they felt the outside system, the name wasn't right. The system is okay, and they get what I'm trying to do, and I'm pleased about that. But let's change the name. So I've changed the name. From tomorrow, handicap grading system makes complete and utter sense. Totally agree with you. Your wish is my command. So there's your 3 for tomorrow. Ballinneal, Palm Beach and Don't Dude Son. That's your 3. But I have a backup if you want it. Like I say, you don't have to back any of these horses. It's your money, you do what you want with your money. I'm just going to put my videos out there every single day with my system bets, and it's up to you whether you touch them. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to do a £1 win on each of these 3, and I'm going to put them in the Daft Trixie, maybe 25 pence Trixie. And that's it tomorrow. So that'll be what, £4. I think that's good value tomorrow. I've got one up my sleeve, and it's like, it's one of them, you know, it's one of them that you know when you're sitting at home and you're in your paper and all that lot, and you're thinking, oh, I quite like the look of that one. Well, I do like this, but this is only 11 grading points ahead of its nearest rival, 11, and it's borderline for me. That it's graded 24, so it's not a bad grading, but it's only 11 points ahead of its nearest rival, and there's a couple of them that are 11 points back. So if it had been 14, 15 and over, I'd have been much more confident about it. But at 11, it's one of them. It's to either you go with it or you don't. Maybe worth a silly little 25 pence each way or something. Because I think it's currently 20 to 1. Let's have a look at the prices of the others at the moment. Let's have a quick look at what the prices are for these 3 I've given you tomorrow. Be interesting more to see what they are. Just bear with me a second, I'll just ramble on, okay? Anyway, I hope you all had that 28 to 1 earlier on at Bellstown. There was a lot of people watched the video, and I hope you all had it, because that was a really good bet, that one. And you know what? If I hadn't been up against someone exposed horse, I think it would have romped home at a very, very good price. Right, here we go. Can't seem to get off here. Oh, no, that I can't. Oh, here we go. Right, tomorrow then, we have the Bellstown, what was it, 7.25? Right, the price of Don't Dude Son is currently 11 to 1 with Ladbrokes. It's not a bad price. The form is pretty good. 1 and 4 last couple of runs. Right, we've got the Hexham 6.15. Now I know this isn't a big price because it romped home so much last time. Palm Beach is actually it's a better price than I thought it would be. Palm Beach is 9 to 1. 9 to 1. Won last time, as I said, at a counter. Has got a £7 claim on tomorrow, which worries me a bit because I wouldn't have thought it would have needed it. But there you go. But it's 9 to 1 Palm Beach, and certainly. Anybody go for it out of the tipsters? I quite like that. Nobody goes for it. So I do quite like that when that happens. And finally, Ballinneal at Catterick, I think is 6 to 1 tomorrow. Ballinneal. It's 9 to 2. It was 6 to 1 earlier on. It's 9 to 2. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. Good luck if you back them tomorrow. If you don't, that's up to you, of course. I hope. Don't forget, if you don't back them and you miss them, you miss out if they come in. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, good night, God bless from the horse racing enthusiast on Teesside Ste&Dee.